we are back with the head coach of the U.S. men's national team, Greg Berhalter. We'll begin with questions and start with Ron Blum from the Associated Press.
Hey, Greg. For Christian, what was the exact nature of his injury? Is he fit enough to start tomorrow or to play? And did Tuchel's advice of caution impact you? And also, why did you refuse to make him available to speak with us?
I love how you slipped that one in there at the end, Ron. We didn't refuse to make him available. You know, that's...
We're told you clear all decisions of who speaks to us.
Oh, my goodness. No. I think there's a conversation about who's going to be available for the press conference. And, you know, I guess Tyler did it today.
Yeah.
And, you know, we think he's in this case, we think it was a good choice. But regarding Christian, he's not going to start the game tomorrow. You know, we use common sense. Christian was back training for 3 days before these games, before the game that he played the first time in Malmo. And common sense is going to tell us you can't start a guy in a game like this when he's only been training for 4 days and he's been out for 2 months. You know, our idea wasn't play him 180 minutes in this trip anyway. He's not going to start tomorrow. You know, hopefully he'll get some playing time. We'll put him on the field.
And just for clarification as we move forward, Greg is not responsible for the choices of who participates in media. And Christian did do several media interviews during the week this week. Next, we'll go to Stephen Goff from the Washington Post.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for your time. Along the lines of Christian, you had him in camp all week. What have you seen from him physically, fitness-wise, how his ankle has reacted?
He looks good. I mean, for us, it was about assessing him, giving him a couple good days of training, building him up to this point where we can make him available. You know, he will be ready to play. He won't start the game, and hopefully we can get him on in this game.
Greg, is there any update on your goalkeeper situation? What have you seen this week from your goalkeepers to help you make a decision on who you want to start?
They're both great goalkeepers. Zach's going to start the game tomorrow.
Greg, a bit of a different question. You've obviously followed this rivalry over the years. Have you given any thought to the fact that with the World Cup being hosted here next cycle and qualification formats changing, that tomorrow and the game in March could kind of be the last U.S.-Mexico qualifiers of their kind and of an era? And if so, does that, you know, stir any thoughts or emotions for you?
It could potentially change. And when I think about the rivalry over the years and the impact of these games and what they've meant to our fans and Mexican fans and the rivalry and how the rivalry has grown, you know, it's been great. You know, I've been asked, is it going to change? Will the rivalry change? And I don't think it will. We may not be able to play qualifiers of this magnitude, World Cup qualifiers, but we'll see them down the road in a lot of meaningful games. And the rivalry is always going to be intense. You know, that's what it is. You know, we're both fighting to be top of our region. And when you have, you know, two teams like this going at each other, there's always going to be heat.
Thanks, Michael. Hi, Greg. Putting aside the rivalry for a second, how pivotal is this game in terms of the standings and just momentum-wise? I mean, it marked the halfway point of the octagonal. And you've got some really tough games next year, particularly on the road against Mexico, Costa Rica, Canada. Thanks, Greg. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks, Doug. You know, I think, or I know, you know, all these games have the same value. You can get 3 points in each of these games, and at the end of 14 games, you want to be in top 3 in the standings. So, you know, our intention is to win the game. That's what we're going to be playing for. We want to win all our home games. We know we're going to have a fantastic crowd tomorrow. We know the stadium's going to be erupting, and we want to win the game. You know, I think I would give you the same message no matter who we're playing, that we're focused on winning. So, you know, I'm not looking, Doug, I'm not looking down the road. I'm looking at tomorrow's game only, and it's a game that we want to win.
Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Michael. Greg, if you want to give us the rest of your starting 11, since you've got 2 already, that would be cool.
What 2 did I give you? I gave you 1, Brian.
Oh, Zach and not Christian. You're right. You gave me 1. You're right. Not Christian. Okay. Mexico had the upper hand in this rivalry for a while, and then you guys kind of knocked them back this summer. So if you're the coach of that team, how do you respond when the other team kind of punches you in the mouth? Are you expecting something different from Mexico tomorrow after the last 2 results?
You know, their coach has coached at Barcelona, he's coached Argentina, he's coached Mexico. He's a world-class coach, and I can't even begin to try to speak on his behalf. So I can't answer that question, Brian. It's a great moment for our team. It's a great moment for fans, and we're really looking forward to Friday.
USA-Mexico presented by Allstate at TQL Stadium in Cincinnati on Friday, November 12th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2, ESPN+, Univision, and TUDN. Thanks, Greg. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.